really at this time. So, hello and welcome to a quick video. I thought I'd quickly talk a little bit about what I've recently done. People who follow me on Instagram and Twitter will already know. I finally got tyres fitted to my bike, some new ones. I was going to have to do it before the next MOT anyway, because the front definitely needed doing. But it turns out they're both really old tyres anyway, so all need doing anyway. Anyway, just got distracted then. But yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the butt because I don't have a car and stuff, and I don't have much money, so I needed to save what money I could. So I needed preferably to take the wheels in to have them fitted, because it's cheaper to take the wheels in separately than go in on the bike. And I didn't have a front paddock stand, but luckily some awesome geezer who live quite a way out from Norwich from me, he lived about 20 miles out of Norwich, I don't even know the geezer, and he lent me a front paddock stand. But then I had to wait for a dry day because it's been constantly wet, like today as you can see, but it's been constantly raining a lot, so I couldn't get outside to do the work on the bike to get the wheels off and that, because I haven't got a garage. I put up a picture of before and after. I decided to go for the same tyres because I had no issues with the tyres before, and they were old tyres, as I say. The front one turned out to be, when I finally checked, turned out to be a 2010 tyre, and that was very low on tread. It was probably under legal limit by now, and because that was close to it when I had the MOT done. I nearly did, didn't I? And better keep remembering to do that. And the rear one was a 2013 tyre. Good tread still, but that's an old tyre and they get hard over time, so it needed changing really anyway. But I was going to change them for the MT, which is March next year. But recently on a big ride, again, subscribers will know, and people who follow me on Instagram and Twitter will know, I got a screw in the tyre, and initially I fixed that myself with a repair kit, because I had to get the money together to get the tyres, because obviously after getting the screw I thought, well, I might as well just get the tyres done now as soon as I can. And I bought the tyres probably very close to a month ago, and that's how long it took me to be able to get them, because as I say, at first I didn't have a front paddock stand, and I had to wait for a dry day. It's a little bit awkward because they're all the parked cars, so all the cars are having to come over this side, so I don't want to risk filtering past with that big truck there. Oops, got false neutral. I finally got the tyres. As I say, I went for the same ones I had before, which are Pirelli Angel STs. Still good tyres even though they were an old design, and they were brilliant at the time in 2008 when they first designed. I think they may have been released in either 2008 or 2009, and through tests for them just before they were released, they actually managed to make and or break I think 7 world records for endurance and performance. They ended up doing, like, they used a hotter booster I think for the test, and they were an average speed of 130 miles over a 24-hour period of non-stop riding on the same pair of tyres, which is pretty mad. Yeah, I got it set for 150 quid, which I was pretty chuffed about. But my thing is, I had to wait for a dry day even after I got the paddock stand. It was so wet constantly, I didn't have a chance to do the work to get the wheels off and take them in. And this week was all meant to be pretty dry, so I thought, well, this is the week it's getting done. So I booked them in for Wednesday. Was it Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday, which 2 days ago today. It's Friday today. And luckily, as it was supposed to be, that was dry. Weirdly, that was wet all the days before when my app had originally said it was going to be dry those days. And yeah, I got them fitted. Took them back home after they had done. Fitted the wheels. I was still in the middle of doing it. And it was starting to get a bit late in there. It was getting like 5:30, 6 o'clock, something like that, and it started getting a little bit dark, so I was like, right, I got the wheels on, I had them on mostly, most things were all nipped up and everything. I just needed to adjust the chain and tighten everything up on the front and the rear tyre. Just gonna go down there and park up because I've got to check my phone. Yeah, just had to do all the tightening properly and adjusting the chain and tightening all the rear up and all that. And I decided, well, I'm going to stop because it's starting to get a bit dark and I'll finish it tomorrow. And just as I started putting things away, it did start raining then as well. So that was kind of lucky. So I thought I'll do that in the morning. Morning come, raining innit. Raining all day, so I couldn't get it done. Just going to turn around in it. I'll probably end the video down there as well soon. But yeah, raining all day the next day, but this morning I thought, well, I'm going to get done. It was all still kind of wet outside. Some of the roads had dried off a little bit. You can see a little bit of a dry patch there where the trees protected it. But it did dry out a little bit, and I went out there, managed to finish it off. Oh yeah, another thing I decided to do, I bought a JT front sprocket, which is 15 tooth, which is original. I did put a 14 tooth on there, but I decided to change that just because of all the riding I do with the groups now. I thought that would probably be a bit better, and I don't need it to be silly crazy, and that's, you know, give me a bit of top speed back if I ever do need it. But then I thought I'll go out, have a little ride on it, so I had it all ready and I was getting myself all ready, and as soon as I come walking out to go and take it for a ride, it's wet. I'll just go wait for these, what these do. Yeah, so that was all wet when I come walking out to the bike. I was almost in two minds whether to bother going out or not, because obviously, as we all know, or most people know, when you have new tyres you've got to scrub them in. On a car it doesn't really matter, so because you're on four wheels you're not really going to lose traction and fall over as long as you're not driving a powerful rear wheel drive and driving like an idiot. But so far, no issues at all. I've been obviously careful under brake and careful under acceleration and around the bends and stuff like that, but I'm pretty confident with them in a minute. But I'll show you them quickly. You can see they're all nice and neat. Look so much better than the old ones. And they should feel much better because, as I say, the other ones were so old, they're probably all hard, because apparently tyres lose oils over time and go hard. And that's why even if they're not worn right down, you should really get them replaced probably every, I don't know what they really recommend, might be 3 to 4 years, 4 to 5 years, something like that. But the front one's now got a lovely tread on it again. But I'm so chuffed with it now. The bike feels alright, riding it, nearly said driving it, don't matter I suppose. So everything should be all nicely done, and that, I wondered what that was, just a little bit of the tyre soap stuff they used to put the tyres on. But anyway, I'm going to leave you there on that quick video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. I've got to head home. I'm supposed to be meeting someone, but I might head home if they're not contact me. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next video. I might just give them a ring.